So, for the anime fans in the world, we got some interesting news. I'm not going to say exciting news because right now I am not that excited about it, but there is going to be a Naruto live-action movie that is going to be directed or created or sponsored by Lionsgate. Lionsgate is going to be the one who's funding this. So, we've got a pretty big company going for making an adaptation of Naruto. Now, usually I would have stated that, you know, live action adaptations, they're just not possible. It's impossible to do because they ruin it. You know, in 2 hours is just not enough time for character development, for the characters to do their each individual things. And Naruto being such an expansive series, it just seems unlikely, right? And there's just been numerous occasions where films have been utter shit when the adaptations have been made, such as Dragon Ball Evolution. Avatar, I can't even remember, there was an Avatar fucking live action movie and that was absolutely terrible as well. Both of those movies were absolutely terrible and both were directed by big budget companies. It was just absolutely ridiculous how terrible they were, because the source material was great and the source material had great fans and everything. But a Naruto live action adaptation is coming to the big screens, and you know, initially I was like, oh, what are they doing, man? They can't make a live action adaptation. It's just going to be shit. And then I remembered, you know what? I have actually seen a couple of live adaptations that are actually quite good. The most recent and most famous one would probably be, you guys probably heard, but by Robot Underdog, it was Dragon Ball Z Light of Hope. That was phenomenal, man. That was absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen it, link will be in the description below. There's also another one, and this one is Naruto based. This was a beautiful live action production. Basically, it's made by Riven EXE, I think their YouTube channel name is. I might have got that wrong, but it's called Naruto Dreamers. I'd say, man, the stuff they did with Naruto Dreamers was amazing. I think I read a comment somewhere that they did it with only 7 cameras, and they just went out to a field, 7 cameras, 2 actors, and they made an absolutely beautiful adaptation of Rock Lee fighting Naruto in a what-if scenario. And I thought it was really well done. The music was great because it was the original Naruto music, and it was actually in Japanese, which I thought was a great aesthetic touch. And it being in live action was absolutely amazing. It's actually quite funny that it's Rock Lee versus Naruto in this match as well, whilst I'm talking about this topic. But anyway, it can be done, right? It can be done. Live action adaptations can be made that, you know, please the fans. We've seen it before. We've seen it with Riven EXE's production of Naruto Dreamers. We've seen it with Robot Underdog's production of Dragon Ball Z Light of Hope. These productions were made by a limited budget. You know, I don't even know. I think Light of Hope, the first episode, had like a budget of 10 grand, if they were lucky, or something like that. Very little budget was used on that Robot Underdog's first live action video. I'm not even sure what Naruto Dreamers had, but it can be done. Both of those videos I thought were great live action adaptations, and they were both fan made. So obviously it can be done. We've seen it being proven time and time again on YouTube that it can be done. Now, on the big screens, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know where they go wrong on the big screen. It's actually quite ridiculous because they have so much funding. You'd imagine with all that funding, they would, you know, do their research, but no, time and time again they haven't. It's been quite ridiculous. I mean, even if they do this movie, and it has been announced, where are they going to even do up to? Are they going to start with normal Naruto right at the beginning? Are they going to start there and then move up to the tuning exams? I think that's a good stopway point. But even then, they've got so much source material. They've got the fight with Zabuza at the water bridge and Tanzaku Town. No, at the water bridge, not Tanzaku Town. Forget that. That's later. But yeah, they've got the fight with Zabuza. They've got the initial tuning exam was just like a paper exam. Then they've got to do the whole forest arc of the tuning exam, which is a huge arc, and bear shit happened. Like Lee getting pwned, Sasuke getting the curse mark, and Naruto, you know, what do you call it? What did Naruto do? He stopped Orochimaru and then had the 5 tetragram seal. I can't even remember what it was called, but Orochimaru, you know, groped him on his chest and gave him that new form of a seal. But they did all that, and then there was the 3rd stage of the tuning exams, which was the tournament area, and all that happened, and the tuning exam arc was a massive arc. It was the first real beginning arc of Naruto, and if they do incorporate that into the movies, I just don't think they've got enough time, unless they make like a 3.5-hour movie, which I really doubt. I think they're going to make a 90-minute production and compress everything, and it's just going to be ruined. This is where movies go wrong. Even though they have so much budget, for them to put it on the big screen and make it into a compressed ratio, this is why I think it would be better to make a TV series out of it. A live action TV series would probably be a lot better than a damn high budget movie that is just skipping all of the great character development. I mean, if we do get this movie and if it does go up to the Chunin exams and we don't get Rock Lee versus Gaara in the second Chunin exams fight, it's just going to be bullshit. It's just going to be absolutely bullshit. That's like the best, one of the best Naruto fights in the whole Naruto universe, and if there's a chance of it being in live action, I would love to see that. Speaking of which, in Riven EXE's production of Naruto Dreamers, we do get to see a glimpse of 8 Inner Gates in live action, so it's quite cool. But anyway, those are my thoughts on this movie. I really want it to be great, but time and time again, I've been disappointed. So I guess I'm getting older now, because now I just, I wait for the final product and wait for the trailers and, judge it then to see if it's going to be great or not. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. A Naruto live action movie is coming. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and tell me if you're excited or not, because man, I just don't even know. I don't even know what I should feel towards this.